Should directors keep their own personal notes, or should they rely on the deed of access and indemnity that they are given when they join the board, or that they should be given, and the clean official copy of board papers, agendas and minutes? There are pros and cons to taking your own contemporaneous notes. Courts have proved that they are willing to give weight to notes that directors have made at the time of a conversation or meeting, and that they will consider these as reliable evidence, particularly in cases where the minutes do not contain reference to the matters that the court is then investigating. However, there are dangers in having your own notes. Particularly, there are dangers in having notes written on your board papers themselves, where you might, for instance, highlight something that interests you or that you are going to look into and do some personal research. Because if there's nothing in your notes or in the board minutes to suggest that you asked a question or pursued that interest, that can later be made to sound quite sinister, negligent, or even cowardly. Why did you not ask the question if you knew this was so important? So it is important to think through, if I am going to make an annotated copy of my papers, am I going to keep the annotations? And if I do, am I going to complete them and make sure that every question I have asked is either answered or there's a careful margin note explaining why not? Be careful. Notes can cut both ways. I hope these ideas help you to make sense, and just for the record, my personal preference is that I keep my notes until the minutes of the meeting are approved, at which point I destroy them, and keep just a clean copy of the agenda, the papers, and the minutes. I hope that helps. Bye for now.